Close your eyes for a second and imagine this. You walk into a room. Nobody knows you. No big introduction. No fancy title. No loud, confident speech. And yet, within 5 seconds, people sit up straighter. They listen. They feel something shift. That shift is called respect. Not attention, not approval, not fear. Respect. And here's the truth most people never hear. Respect is not built over years. It is decided in seconds. Psychologists call it thin slicing, a concept popularized by Malcolm Gladwell in his book, Blink. It explains how humans make powerful judgments in the first few seconds of meeting someone. Before you speak, before you explain yourself, before you prove anything. People decide, are you strong? Are you safe? Are you confident? Are you someone to take seriously? And if you don't control those first 5 seconds, you spend the next 5 years trying to fix them. Today, I'm going to show you how to make people respect you in 5 seconds. Not through manipulation, not through arrogance, not through fake alpha energy, but through psychological dominance that is quiet, controlled, and powerful. Because real respect is silent. Let's begin. The first thing you must understand is this. People don't respect nice. They respect certainty. Most people walk into rooms apologizing with their body, shoulders slightly curved, neck slightly forward, movements slightly rushed, smile slightly forced, and their energy says, I hope I'm accepted. That energy kills respect. The human brain is ancient. Long before language, we judged survival based on posture, movement, eye stability, and voice control. Within milliseconds, your nervous system scans someone and asks, leader or follower, threat or harmless, confident or seeking approval. Research from Princeton University showed that people form impressions of competence and trustworthiness in under 1 second of seeing a face. Under 1 second. So the 5-second rule isn't metaphorical, it's biological. Now here's how you win those 5 seconds. Step 1. Control your pace. Speed communicates insecurity. When you rush, you signal nervousness. When you fidget, you signal discomfort. When you speak too fast, you signal anxiety. But when you move slowly, deliberately, you signal power. Watch high-status individuals. Look at interviews of Denzel Washington. Notice how he pauses before answering. Notice how he doesn't hurry to fill silence. Silence doesn't scare him. Silence scares insecure people. When you enter a room, slow down your walk by 10%. Plant your feet fully. Let your arms move naturally. Don't scan the room frantically. Stillness equals stability, and stability equals respect. Step 2. Master eye contact. Not staring, not challenging. Steady. When you meet someone's eyes, hold it 1 second longer than feels comfortable, then speak. This communicates emotional tolerance. Most people break eye contact quickly because they can't handle vulnerability. But when you hold it calmly, you send a subconscious message. I'm not intimidated. In social psychology, this connects to dominance signaling. Not aggression, dominance. Calm, grounded presence. You don't look away first, and when you do look away, you do it slowly. That's power. Step 3. Speak last, when possible. People who rush to speak are often trying to prove value. People who are secure let others reveal themselves first. There's a concept called the observer advantage. When you observe first, you gather information. When you gather information, you speak with precision. When you speak with precision, people listen. Think about powerful interviewers like Oprah Winfrey. She listens deeply. She pauses. Then she speaks with intention. Listening creates authority. Because people respect those who don't need to dominate the room to own it. Step 4. Lower your vocal tone slightly. Not artificially. Just breathe deeper before speaking. Most insecure speech comes from shallow chest breathing. That raises pitch, that speeds up words, that creates tension. Before you speak, inhale through your nose, expand your diaphragm, speak from your chest. A grounded voice commands attention. Studies on vocal perception show that lower, steady tones are associated with competence and leadership. You don't need to be loud, you need to be controlled. Step 5. Remove approval-seeking language. Stop saying, just, maybe, I think, sorry, but. Replace, I just wanted to say, with, here's what I believe, maybe we could, with, let's do this. Language shapes perception. Uncertainty in speech creates uncertainty in status. Clarity creates respect. Now here's the deeper psychological truth. Respect is not about dominance over others. It is about dominance over yourself. If you cannot regulate your anxiety, if you cannot tolerate silence, if you cannot hold eye contact, if you cannot slow your breathing, you cannot project stability. And humans respect stability because stability feels safe. And safety is the deepest driver of respect. This connects to a concept discussed by Jordan Peterson in 12 Rules for Life. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. It sounds simple, but biologically, posture affects serotonin levels, which influence perceived dominance and confidence. Your body teaches your brain how to feel. So in those 5 seconds, your posture is not cosmetic. It's chemical. Let me tell you a story. 2 men enter the same meeting. Both equally intelligent, both equally skilled, both equally prepared. One walks in adjusting his sleeves, glancing around quickly, smiling nervously. The other walks in, pauses at the door for half a second, scans calmly, walks at a steady pace, nods once, sits without rushing. Who commands the room? Same talent, different signals. Respect is often non-verbal math. Here's another key. Don't overshare early. High-value individuals are slightly reserved at first. Not cold, not distant, but measured. Mystery creates intrigue. Intrigue creates attention. Attention creates respect. If you reveal everything instantly, you remove depth. Let people earn layers. Now let's address something uncomfortable. You cannot fake this long term if inside you feel small. Your micro-expressions will betray you. Micro-expressions, a concept studied by psychologist Paul Ekman, reveals suppressed emotions in fractions of a second. If you're desperate for validation, it leaks. So the real work happens before the 5 seconds. You build internal certainty. How? By keeping promises to yourself. By improving physically, by sharpening your communication, by facing discomfort daily. Confidence is stored evidence. When you have evidence of discipline, your nervous system relaxes. And when you are relaxed, you radiate control, and control earns respect. Let's go deeper. There are 3 subconscious questions every human asks in 5 seconds. Are you competent? Are you confident? Are you trustworthy? If you fail any of the 3, respect drops. Competence is signaled through clarity. Confidence is signaled through calmness. Trust is signaled through congruence. Congruence means your words, tone, and body align. If you say, I'm excited, but your shoulders slump, your brain notices the mismatch. Humans detect incongruence instantly, and incongruence kills respect. Now imagine this. You enter a room, you slow down, you breathe, you make eye contact, you nod, you sit upright, you speak clearly. You don't apologize for existing. 5 seconds. Energy shifts. That is not ego, that is alignment. Let's address a myth. Many believe being feared equals being respected. It doesn't. Fear creates compliance. Respect creates loyalty. Compliance disappears when power disappears. Respect remains. Look at leaders who commanded lifelong respect, not through intimidation, but through presence and moral clarity. Think of Nelson Mandela. His power was calm dignity. Even in silence, people felt strength. Strength does not shout. Strength stands. And here's the final layer. The 5-second rule only works when you stop chasing respect. Because chasing signals need. Need signals weakness. Ironically, the moment you stop trying to be impressive and start trying to be centered, respect follows. So here is your practical 5-second formula. Before entering any room, pause outside. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale slowly. Relax your jaw. Set intention. I belong here. When you enter, walk 10% slower. Make brief but steady eye contact. Say fewer words. Speak 10% slower. End sentences without upward questioning tone. That's it. No tricks, no manipulation, just controlled energy. And remember this. Respect is not given to the loudest, not given to the funniest, not given to the most talkative. It is given to the most stable. If you master emotional regulation, if you master body language, if you master silence, you can change the temperature of any room in 5 seconds. And once people feel that temperature, they never forget it. Now ask yourself, when you walk into a room, do you hope to be accepted, or do you expect to be respected? The difference between those two energies is everything, and it can be decided in 5 seconds.